What's going on, guys? It is your girl Dax and welcome back to the channel. It is time once again for another manga haul. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. I know I am. This haul isn't as big as my normal ones for a couple of reasons, mainly because I'm trying to cut down and read my backlogs. We are going to start with one that you should already know about if you have seen my manga tuber recommendations video for the month, and that is A Bride's Story. So I have 1 through 12 here, and I have thoroughly enjoyed reading this so much. I'm trying a new way of showcasing here, so I don't have manga flying all over the place, but this is hands down some of the best art I have ever seen in my entire life, and I just cannot get over it. This is about, well, brides in the, I want to say the 18th century. Let me see. 19th, not even close. Well, it's kind of close. Brides of the 19th century on the Silk Road, and Amir is our main bride, but we follow a couple of different people. I think she's my favorite bride, Haria. Okay, here we go. So this is Amir and her husband, and I know you're probably looking like, they look like mother and son. Well, that's because he's 12 and she's 20, and I'm not gonna lie, it weirded me out at first, but you got to keep in mind, back then, back in the heyday, well, not the heyday, but back in the day, you know, when you're betrothed, and you don't really get a say-so in who you marry. This one's still in the plastic because I haven't read it yet. I'm actually in the middle of my manga tuber recommendation video, so this is future Dags? Sure. But I haven't read volume 12 yet, so it's still in the plastic. It was also the only one that came to me in the plastic. I don't know what that's about, but I'm not mad. Anyway, I just have that last one to read, but it is phenomenal. Okay, I just wanted to get that one out the way first. To officially dive into this haul, I want to start with volumes of things that I'm just collecting to complete, and then we will go into some of the new series for the month that I am either starting or they're one-shots or whatever. So up next is Boys Run the Riot volume 4. This is the last volume in the series, so I can officially start reading it. I want to say that I'm going to start it next month, but I've said that about a lot of things next month, so I'm going to attempt to get to it, but this whole TBR thing is not working out for me. I keep thinking like, oh, well, maybe if I take them and stick them in a pile and set it up right where I can see it, and I'll just grab from that stack and read, but I can't do it. I cannot do it. And I think that's why I'm struggling with this haiku read along, because I was hyped and I'm still hyped. I just don't feel like reading haiku right now. So now I'm behind in the readathon, but it's okay. I'm going to catch up. Up next we have Full Metal Alchemist. I have 1 through 5. And then what volume is this? 16. So I have 6 through 10, I believe. That's what I got last month. So I can officially start these, but I don't foresee me starting these in March. But we'll see. We will see. And then there's 16. I still can't get, y'all. I love matte covers so much. Oh, they're just so nice. And we love a hardcover, don't we? Yes, we do. Coming up next is Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 14. Now, this series I do plan on officially starting in March. I have watched season 1 of the anime, so it'll just kind of be a recap, if you will. But I'm excited to finally dive into this. It took forever for all of my pieces to come in, and they came sporadically and all out of order. So I am officially caught up on the releases. I have them all in March. I am planning to start this. I cannot believe I went all last month without even touching a volume of Golden Kamuy. So in March, I plan on officially catching up and closing the gap. I have volumes 21 through 25 here. And that'll close all the little gaps that I had in my collection. So another thing that I plan on reading in March is 16 through 25. We'll see if it happens. If anything, JJK will get bumped down another month again because I am having withdrawals from Golden Kamuy. I went a whole month. I cannot believe that. I usually at least try to, read one volume, but no, I didn't read anything. Then coming up last for a series that I already have that I am just kind of picking up as they come out is ZOM 100 Volume 5, Bucket List of the Dead Volume 5. Y'all know how much I adore this series. As soon as I get done recording, I plan on reading it. I just love this so much. I don't care for her. Right there. Not that it's her fault. I just don't like how they write her dialect, but that's not her fault. It's the writer's fault. And it's a personal pet peeve, so it is what it is, but I'm still going to enjoy this. Okay, let's talk about some one-shots, some new series that I want to start, and we're going to kick it off with, this is technically an art book, but it is Femme Fatale, the art of Shuzo Oshimi. Y'all know I am a fangirl, okay, of Mr. Oshimi. This is, it says compiling nearly 15 years of jacket and full color work. This collection is a must for fans of Shuzo Oshimi. You have Flowers of Evil in here. We have Drifting Dragons. You know what? Let's open this up. Did I say Drifting Dragons? Where did I get that from? Drifting Dragon. Oh, that's that one where they hunt the meat of the dragons, and that's a completely different series by a completely different artist. Wow, let's try that again. This folds out. There we go. So we have Flowers of Evil. We have Yutai Nova. I have no idea what that is, but I plan on looking it up when I get done with this. Drifting Net Cafe, Sweet Poolside, Yumiko, Happiness, Inside Mari, Devil of Ecstasy, which I can't wait. It's supposed to drop this year, so I'm excited about that. Shino Can't Say Her Name, and Blood on the Tracks. So I am so excited to flip through this and see what it's about. Oh, and I like that it goes down so I can skip. So like the things that I haven't read, Sweet Poolside and Avant-Garde, Yumiko, I'll skip those because I haven't read them. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Oh no. Why am I saying oh no? This is gorgeous. Oh, I'm bumping the camera. You know you can't have a video without me bumping the camera. Oh, and these pages feel so nice. I guess I should have looked out for Nakis. But yeah, I'm gonna flip through this. This is very nice. Very nice. Up next is something that was on my anticipated reading list this year, and that is Deadpool Samurai. It just seems like it's going to be a mix of Deadpool goodness and shonen foolery, and I'm here for it. Basically, my understanding is Deadpool gets dispatched over to Japan to help fight some crime or help do something, and he runs into all these different shonen people. It says everyone's favorite merc with a mouth has finally come to manga. As soon as Deadpool moves to Tokyo, he runs afoul of some familiar faces. Before he knows it, he's teaming up with new heroes, battling gods, attending concerts, and being repeatedly dismembered. That's good, right? Anyway, Deadpool lands in Tokyo with a bang. What could possibly go wrong when Iron Man invites Deadpool to join the Avengers' new samurai squad? After all, Deadpool is just in it for the money and the trip to Japan. This is fine, right? So I'm not too heavy into comics. When I was into comics, all I read was Batman and Deadpool. So I'm excited. I'm pretty sure this is going to be a fun time. I hope it's going to be a fun time, and we'll find out together. Up next, I have Boy Meets Maria, and I don't remember what this is about. Taiga dreams of becoming an actor, so the first thing he does upon entering high school is join the drama club. There, he meets the beautiful, enigmatic Maria and immediately falls in love with her. Not long after, Taiga is told that she is actually a boy, but is that all there is to Maria's story? And that's about the author. I don't remember when I bought this, but it's just now getting to me. And I believe this is a one-shot, 7 Seeds. Yeah, I'm pretty positive this is a one-shot, but I'm interested in it. Up next, we have this thick boy called When a Magician's Pupil Smiles. Now, this cover initially caught my eye, and that's what made me look into it. I was not anticipating it being this doggone big. That is a thicken. I think this is this a omnibus? It's a complete story, so it's probably a couple of volumes in here. Let me see. Let me see. We got some, what in the world? We'll read the synopsis in a minute. There are a lot of, this has to be an omnibus because it's got a lot of random, there's no way, this is only 13 chapters. Why is this thing so, 14 chapters? Why is it so thick? I'm not mad. Let's read. Okaname, a magician's pupil, is incapable of feeling emotion. That is, he's almost incapable. One circumstance in particular does bring his feelings to the surface, but the result of such an occasion is unimaginably sinister. Oka's complete story of deadly affection unfolds in this new deluxe omnibus. So it is omnibus. Okay. I didn't think that this was a dark story. We'll find out. Up next, I have Came the Mirror and Other Stories. This is Miss Rumiko's. Is this her latest and greatest? I believe this just came out. Y'all know how much I love Mao. I haven't started Inuyasha yet, but whenever I get my first couple of volumes, I will be more than happy to do so. But I am on a kick of her works right now, so I definitely snagged this up. 5 intimate magical realist tales from manga legend Rumiko Takahashi. A supernatural mirror compels a teenager to draw out and destroy the evil lurking within others, but will his duty destroy him? A has-been manga creator acquires the power to curse his competition. Is it worth it? A pet possesses a human. Warning, side effects may include partial transmogrification? And more. That was a weird paragraph. They should have broke that up into 3 separate. Anyway, plus a rare behind the scenes autobiographical story. Sweet. Okay, so short stories. We love them. I need to catch up on my short stories. I have fallen behind on my Junji Ito's that I have, so I might need to put this in that pile. Alright, we're gonna get a little spicy for a second. I'm a little reluctant to show these on screen because I don't want to get in trouble, but this showed up out the blue, and that is Dick Fight Island. I don't know how long ago I ordered this thing and it finally showed up. I'm trying to cover up the naughty bits with my hand. There we go. So this is A Dick Fight Island, Volume 1. I think Volume 2 is supposed to be coming out soon. I don't know. I can't remember, but like I said, I got this forever ago. Can I show this? Wait a second. I need to pre-read. I know what this is about, but let's see. A tournament to choose the next king of the islands is about to begin. The rules are simple. Whoever arrives, quote unquote, first loses. Participating warriors protect their mighty swords with armor that grows larger and more elaborate with each tournament. But one warrior has returned from studying abroad with a technique certain to force a pleasurable eruption. Is there a competitor alive who will be able to withstand it? Or is this deft warrior destined to become the king? Needless to say, this is some BL. I don't know how, what's the word I'm looking for? Graphic it is. I ordered this, gosh, forever ago, like last year sometime. I honestly forgot I had this out there floating around. And then while we're on the smut train, I also have Birds of Shangri-La. I definitely can't show that. And this cover caught my attention, and not because he's, you know, face down, you know the rest of it, but these colors are so pretty. So I was like, what in the world is this about? So I have volume 1 and volumes 2 here. My understanding, let me just read it. A paradise of sensuality, Shangri-La is a male brothel celebrating the glories of gay sex. Newly hired Apollo is in charge of getting the men ready for clients, but as a straight man, he's a bit naive. Phi, one of the brothel's most sought after prostitutes, is tasked with getting him up to speed, but not before toying with him a bit. Too bad the rules of the brothel are clear. No arriving, no entering buildings, and no falling in love. I think I looked this up after, let me just put this back here. There we go. I think I looked this up after finishing Matic. My BL collection is growing, and I don't know how or why. It's February, right? So happy Valentine's Day. Here's some BL for you. All right. And last but not least, this is technically not a manga. This is a graphic novel. I have the Hellbound here. I watched the first, I think I watched the first 2 episodes of this on Netflix and found out that it was a graphic novel and was like, oh, well, you know how that goes. Let me go ahead and try to read it. This is going to drive me crazy because I can't take it off. Why? Okay, so the Hellbound. Let's talk about it. Your time is set. Hell is coming for you. One day, you will receive a notice. This message will only consist of your name, the fact that you're going to hell, and the time that you have left to live. When the time counts down to 0, mysterious creatures manifest to condemn you to hell. Amid social chaos and increasing hysteria, the public struggles to make sense of this deadly phenomenon, and those marked for death must find a way to survive this inexplicable terror. This gives me Ikigami vibes. This reminds me of the Hellhounds from Supernatural. If I got any Supernatural stans out there. I can't wait. If this is anything like the first 2 episodes that I watched, I'm hyped for this. I'm expecting high action, craziness. This is literally the scene. Oh, it's that 4-panel thing. Yeah, it's whatever. That's how the show opens up, so that's nice. There they go. Look at these. How you feel you just getting your morning coffee and these bust through the dough? No. And that is all that I have for you guys today. I think that is the fastest that I've ever done a haul, because it's, like I said, it's probably been one of the smaller hauls that I have, and hopefully it will stay that way for the rest of the year. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you picked up in the month of February. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.